We are blessed. With Disney, Pixar, and Marvel, we have three of the most powerful brands in entertainment today, and all of them are dedicated to delivering the highest quality entertainment for audiences around the world. And the quality and diversity of our slate and its global appeal are further enhanced by the collaboration that we have with DreamWorks Studios. Led by legendary filmmaker Steven Spielberg and the very talented co-chairman and CEO Stacy Snyder, DreamWorks Studios consistently delivers the very best in entertainment today. Here to get us started, Marvel Studios' Kevin Feige, whose passion for Marvel characters and their complex stories, their relatable worlds, is what really makes these movies so universal in their appeal.
We started our journey in 2008 with Iron Man and the Incredible Hulk, followed in 2010 with the hit Iron Man 2, and then just this past summer introduced audiences to Thor and most recently Captain America. While each of these films stands on its own, it's the connective tissue and deep history between these characters that is allowing us to bring audiences our greatest adventure yet, the Avengers. But the Avengers is only phase one of the ever-growing Marvel Cinematic Universe, and we couldn't be more excited to continue the adventures of these new characters you just saw moving forward into the summer of 2013 and beyond. In November of 2013, with your help, Thor 2 will be hitting theaters around the globe. We're extremely enthusiastic to have Chris Hemsworth returning as the God of Thunder. Also reprising her role from last summer's blockbuster will be Oscar-winning actress Natalie Portman as Dr. Jane Foster. And after we look to the skies with Thor 2, we'll return to the first Avenger and a character that is the very foundation of the Marvel Universe, Captain America. Returning as our hero, Captain America, will be the talented Chris Evans, who will be reprising his role in the second installment of the franchise as Steve Rogers picks up right where the Avengers leaves off, as Captain America continues his affiliation with Nick Fury, the director of the international peacekeeping force known as S.H.I.E.L.D., and struggles to embrace his role in the modern world. But first up on our new slate, in May of 2013, just a little over a year from now, will be the character that started it all in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Iron Man. Iron Man 3 will see Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man reunited with the talented director Shane Black, who he worked with previously on Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. We're very excited to have Shane on board and bringing the next installment of the Iron Man series to the big screen in May of 2013. The beautiful and award-winning Gwyneth Paltrow will be reprising her role as Tony Stark's love interest and confidant, Pepper Potts. Also returning will be Don Cheadle as Lieutenant Colonel James Rhodes, known as War Machine.
As I mentioned at the top, I've been given the honor to present the next two films that we have in our partnership with DreamWorks Studios. The first of them is a picture that's coming out on June 29th. It's called People Like Us. And it's actually a story that is inspired by true events. Chris Pine plays a 20-something fast-talking salesman who's been asked to fulfill his estranged father's last wishes, which is to deliver an inheritance to a sister that he never knew he had. A sister played by the lovely and talented Elizabeth Banks of Hunger Games fame. The fantastic cast also includes Olivia Wilde, who plays Chris's girlfriend, and Michelle Pfeiffer, who plays his mother. End of the year, couldn't think of a better way to close a year than with DreamWorks' Lincoln, which is directed by the incomparable Steven Spielberg. Now, this film deals with the danger, the excitement of political intrigue through this indelible portrait of America's greatest leader at one of the most defining moments of his life.
Tim Burton. Tim's success, both creatively and commercially, is undeniable. He's among the most respected and successful filmmakers working today, with his movies grossing over $3.5 billion at the worldwide box office. Disney has a long-standing relationship with Tim, includes wonderful and celebrated movies like The Nightmare Before Christmas, Ed Wood, and more recently, the billion-dollar blockbuster, Alice in Wonderland. Our next collaboration with Tim promises to be even more electric. Coming to theaters on October 5th, a very personal project for Tim, because at the beginning of his career in 1984, while working at Walt Disney Animation Studios, Tim directed and co-wrote the live-action short Frankenweenie, a twist on a classic monster movie.